What's up guys, today I'll be unboxing and reviewing the Rainy75 from Wobkey, which has been getting a lot of hype in the mechanical keyboard community recently for coming in at only $100 for the standard version, which is pretty insane for anyone who knows the cost of being part of this hobby. My goal today is to help you figure out whether you should buy it or not, so make sure to watch until the end as there are some pretty and not so pretty aspects of this keyboard. Anyways, without further ado, let's dive in. Let me give you a quick warning before we open the box together. If you like seeing clean unboxings, this is probably not for you, as when I unbox stuff, things tend to get pretty darn messy. So within the box we find a standard white cable, a keycap and switch puller, the manual, and of course the keyboard itself. Now I have to say, the cable is pretty bad and looks boring. However, I was still surprised that it even came with one at this price point. Now as for the keyboard itself, I ordered the Pro version in the E-White colorway, which is supposed to have this stunning, silver looking stainless steel backweight, but we'll get to that later. And honestly, it's pretty heavy, I have to say. So I weighed it and it was around 2 kilograms. That's around 4.5 pounds, which is quite heavy for a budget keyboard. And the reason for that is its CNC'd aluminum chassis and this weight on the underside. Since I have the Pro version, it looks like this. But for the standard and light versions, it comes with this multicolor glass weight. Now unfortunately, I will not be opening up this keyboard today, as this review is tailored to the people who don't really want to bother with customizing their keyboard and just get to typing. But what I can say is that it is absolutely packed with foams, which gives it this marbly and deep sound, which I'll obviously show you later. As for the keycaps on this thing, I mean, they're decent, nothing spectacular. In first glance, everything seems fine, but if you look closer, you'll actually notice some issues with the printing, especially in the F-row. Another issue I found is the crazy wobble this keyboard has. I'm not sure if they wanted to represent their brand name that accurately, but at least for me, this is the biggest problem with this keyboard I have found so far. I mean, just look at the right shift key. After reading some messages in their Discord, I found out that they will be replacing the switches it currently has with KL Cocoa switches to reduce the amount of insane wobble, which leads me to the next part of this review, the switches. The Rainy75 actually has two switches, the HMX Violet for the light and standard version, and for the Pro version, which is this one, it comes with the JWK WOP switches, but as I said, that will change in the future. The WOP switches are a linear switch, have a 40 grams operating force and a 50 grams bottom out. Everything is made out of nylon except for the palm stem. The travel distance lies at around 3.5 millimeters. They are also factory looped, which is pretty cool, and I haven't had any issues whatsoever with using them completely stock. Also, this keyboard supports wireless, Bluetooth and wired modes. You can also modify the key maps using VIA by downloading the JSON configuration directly from their website, which is linked in the description. And that's pretty much all there is to say about the Rainy75. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a sound test at the end. Write your thoughts in the comments, consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel if you want to. I'll see you in the next one.